about to get started. Okay.
A 17-year-old in police custody tonight in connection with the shooting death of 2 protesters in Wisconsin.
And tonight we are learning more about the moments leading up to the police shooting of Jacob Blake. CBS 2's Allie Bauman has this.
Cell phone video shows the alleged gunman opened fire on protesters overnight Tuesday in Kenosha, Wisconsin. 2 people were killed and a 3rd injured. Police believe this began when 17-year-old Kyle Rittenhouse of Illinois shot one person in the head at a boarded-up gas station. Protesters tried to subdue the teen, who was armed with a semi-automatic rifle, when he fell and fired again into the crowd.
Hey, he just shot you! Hey, go right here, just shot you!
The gunman then walks with his hands up past several law enforcement vehicles. Rittenhouse had told cameras earlier he came to keep guard.
So you guys are full and ready to defend the property. Just give you a few SBI.
The sheriff says armed people were patrolling Kenosha streets like a vigilante group amid protests and riots. Wednesday, Rittenhouse was arrested for first-degree intentional homicide.
I don't need more guns on the street in the community when we're trying to make sure that we keep people safe. Law enforcement is trained. They are the ones who are responsible.
The unrest comes after Kenosha police shot 29-year-old Jacob Blake while responding to a domestic dispute Sunday. Wisconsin's Attorney General says officers had tried tasing Blake unsuccessfully as he walked to his car where his 3 young sons sat inside.
While holding on to Mr. Blake's shirt, Officer Rustin Shesky fired his service weapon 7 times. Officer Shesky fired the weapon into Mr. Blake's back. No other officer fired their weapon.
The officer is a 7-year veteran of the Kenosha police force. Investigators later recovered a knife from Blake's car, which he admitted to having. His mother continues to urge peace amid the chaos.
I feel like I'm in a bad dream.
Blake is said to be paralyzed from the waist down. The city of Kenosha remains under a mandatory curfew. Allie Bauman, CBS 2 News.
A 17-year-old.
Alright, Shalom. I'm going to first give all honors and glories praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace to Akim that's doing his work on the 4 corners of the earth, risking your lives and your freedoms, more so now more than ever. Basically, from what you just watched and witnessed, okay, in Kenosha, Wisconsin, watch out for this fool, got his damn signal on. Anyway, this brother DeWatt and this is brother
Zion
Khan, and out there in Kenosha, Wisconsin, okay, and these Edomites basically got it in for you Jakes, you know what I'm saying, and really that represent showing you what they're gonna do across country, because you had Jacob Blake who got shot, what they say, 7 times, and then and here's the thing, Yahweh Shemashah allowed him to live, but he paralyzed now. Okay, and then I found out about that Jacob Blake guy. He was committing adultery. You see, and then later on, you had a Edomite race soldier who a 17-year-old walking around with a gun. Somebody tried to chase him down. He fell. He said, "Screw it, let me go ahead and shoot." He pretty much killed 2 Jakes. You know, and so basically, and then if you look at that press conference, it's not in this video. If you look at the press conference of the sheriff, the way he was talking, like he almost didn't want to talk about the 17-year-old boy, because also that 17-year-old, he's in a militia group. Because the Edomite sheriff, he didn't even want to talk about it. It's like he was trying to duck and dodge talking about the kid, because the kid was in the militia, and the militia are with the cops, and the cops are with the militia, but they're all Edomites. Okay, and you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, look at this so-called Black Lives Matter, when you Israelites don't even own it. It's owned like what, 90% by Edomites, and the head guy that owns it is George Soros, and the person and the women, and there was 3 women that started that bull crap, with 3 lesbian women, and all ugly on top of that. Okay, but I'm gonna read this right quick. The apocrypher book of Sirach, chapter 10, verses 12. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rust, so is his wickedness. And kind, you trust in the so-called the so-called white man who's Esau, Edom, the Edomites. Okay, and they not gonna save you, man. They want to kill you, Jakes, man. And you add something to that out.
Hold on, and double back. I think that's Sirach 12 and 10.
Yeah, I said Sirach 12 and 10.
I thought you said 10 and 12.
No.
But yeah, man, that's the scope, you know, right? The so-called Black Lives Movement, right? It's influenced by the so-called white man, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Right? I don't care, you know, Esau. He understands basically marketing, right? Anything with black, you know, our people are gonna be attracted to it, right? But in the grand scheme of things, yeah, you look as a whole, it's Edomites that's tied to that, you know.
That's right.
You know, as far as boots on the ground, you see a lot of Edomites, right? The influence and the money, right? The people that's involved in that movement, right? They being paid by Edomites, right? Because it's ran by Edomites.
That's right.
Why? Because hey, Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, so you know, this devil, all right, he's the one that's pulling the strings on a lot of this shit that's going on, all right, in front of your face. You know, yeah, I spoke on the militia group, which, right, they don't want to speak on that because they don't want to have Jake put 2 and 2 together. He don't want you to understand and know, all these groups is linked up. You know, and that's how this devil, you know, that's how he rules. You know, he controls both sides of the coin, so to say. You know what I'm saying? I can always bring out Shikon, you know, control opposition. So there ain't nothing that's going on that this devil is not that doesn't have a handle on. He's creating these instances on purpose, really.
That's right.
You know, whether it's an act, whether it's a hoax, whether it actually happened, he's still in control of all of that because he's trying to get you Jakes, all right, basically stirred up in the spirit so you have a great excuse to lay y'all down in these streets like he's doing. Which he don't he already, like, now he doesn't really have an excuse, but he'll be justifying his doings if he creates that excuse, right?
That's right.
We say, see all these black people, they're doing this and doing that. You know, they're not social distancing. They're out and about, and you know what I'm saying, trying to make them look, or make our people look unruly, right? Make us look unruly, look like we are not following some kind of protocol or order. Then that gives him an excuse of, this is why I had to shoot this guy. That's why I had to, arrest, a great host of people, or whatever it is, right? That's just how Esau, he plays. He creates order out of chaos, right? Scripts, let's see. Do I got some? Oh, you was going to bring out that Revelation?
Yeah, I'm going to break out Revelation 12 verses 12, okay?
Yep.
For rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knowingly that he have but a short time, and because Yahweh Shimon Shah, you better believe it, man, that he put it in their spirit to let them know that this kingdom of heaven that they're in, this is it for their ass. Okay, and these Edomites, they gonna just go all balls out, basically. Okay, and they already got in their head, okay, well, let me go ahead and kill all the Jakes I can, because that's in their spirit right now. You want to add something to that?
Because Jake, he's in a distressed, low spirit. You know what I'm saying? Even if our people are to join to the Black Lives Matter movement or whatever the case, it's all vain, man. Because at the end of the day, all right, you being oppressed by this devil all the day long, but all you're looking for is some equal rights. That's madness in itself. You shouldn't be looking for equal rights. You should be looking for retribution, payback. You know what I'm saying? But that's how weak and docile our people have become. By envying the oppressor. Envying the oppressor, choosing of his ways. They envy the so-called white man. All right. Was also Jeremiah 2. What's that? 2 and 30, 31. why roughly paraphrasing, why do you basically seeking love?
Right.
I forget roughly paraphrasing. Basically you going out of your way to seek love from this devil, and this devil ain't gonna love you. Brother just read the scripture, never trust thy enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It starts, you got to know who your enemy is.
That's right.
Right? And see, our people, they don't know. They think you can love everybody. Right? If there's some so-called white people, there's some good white people out there somewhere. But shit, hey, I'll wait, because you ain't gonna find it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, all right. They so-called white, and more so their spirit goes back to Edom, Esau, Edom. He's the devil.
That's right.
I don't care what color, all right? Because we don't really get caught up in the color thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's just an indication.
That's right.
Right? But ultimately, their spirit, the spirit of a Edomite, is set out, is hell bent to kill his brother Jacob, man. Going back to Jacob and Esau in Genesis the 27th chapter, all right? He desired to slay his brother Jacob. Hell, even from the womb, man, we've been fighting. You know what I'm saying? Because it's two different spirits, man. We'll never come together. Period, point blank. You know? Matter of fact, I brought this out earlier, but grab that.
What's that?
Amos 3.
Okay,
Amos 3.
Okay. Gotcha.
I think it's 3 and 3. Somewhere up there.
Get that in a minute.
Okay.
That's 3 and 3. Okay, Amos 3 verses, you said 3?
Yep.
Can two walk together, what's that, exclude? Except that they be agreed.
Exactly, and yeah, that's in the form of a question, and the answer, right, should be no. All right. This devil, all right, he doesn't even believe in a higher power.
He sure don't.
You know, he don't believe. All right, he believe in himself. All right, do as thou wilt. Right, so, all right, and us being Israelites, all right, men of the Most High, we believe in the Most High. That's where our faith
right.
is stabilized in. So no, you can't walk together if we not agree with, if we not on the same page with the so-called white man isn't, right? Then no, we can't walk together. That's why we don't believe in Esau society. We don't believe in, all right, his voting system or any of that. All right, we believe, all right, and put our hope, all right, ultimately in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, and hey, that's the truth of the matter. Right, for all our people that want to join to this white man, hey, what's that? The hand joint in hand. Right?
Yeah.
You know, you want to join into his system, to his way of life, doing things. Hey, he gonna show you. He gonna make an example of you.
And also that's the blind leading the blind. It both fell down in the ditch. But I just got one more precept of that, and that's it for me. 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verses 9. For Esau is in the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. So basically, it's about to go down here, okay? All right, you know, praising Yahweh Shem Yahshua for this, for waking us up. That, you know, me and this brother and other brothers we know that's in this truth, that we're of the elect of that 144,001/3. But you know, you Jakes, man, that rest of you other Jakes, you're gonna have to get annihilated. You 2/3, man. You know, so pretty much with that, want to give all honest and glorious praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rekakadash. All right, double honest apostles and elders, a great millstone, peace to Akim that's doing his work on the four corners of Shalom and above.